YouTube viewers. I am Demaris. I wanted to start a YouTube video on Air Force or anything in general. I just want to start my YouTube career, but I am starting my career as an Air Force person or Air Force airman. And I wanted to let everybody know how my experience is, what I'm going through, everything in that nature. My dogs are burnt. Stop. Okay, so as of right now, today I went to my 30-day briefing, but I have to fast forward to let you know everything that's going on and what that is. I talked to my recruiter. I took my ASVAB test already, and I went to M.e.p.s. My M.e.p.s experience was not what everybody made it seem like. I'm already located in Texas, so I'm already here, but they said that Dallas M.e.p.s is the worst M.e.p.s area or M.e.p.s place to go to because they have like excuse me, the lowest rating of people going through and not getting disqualified. So I went to Dallas M.e.p.s, and it was, whatever you tell your recruiter, you tell them. You don't tell them, well, in 6th grade I broke my ankle. No, you tell your recruiter in 6th grade you broke your ankle. If you must tell him, you tell your recruiter that. But if you have not told your recruiter that, don't go to M.e.p.s telling your recruiter that. My recruiter has had plenty of people who have gotten disqualified because they went up to M.e.p.s and told them something that he didn't know, so they came back. And I think the reason why they tell them that is because like they peer pressure you. Like they be like, you will go to jail if you do not say nothing that you have not told your recruiter. You will be going to jail. Like, yeah, you will go to jail, but telling them that you broke your toe and your toe is fine and you walking and nothing is going on, and it just sometimes stuff like that can disqualify you, period, because they can see it as a pre-injury or something that they're gonna have to pay for. So just sometimes you just gotta keep quiet on stuff like that. But if it's like asthma, tell them. Breathing or with your heart, you need to tell them mandatory. But breaking bones from 7th grade, they won't disqualify you, but it's also old. Like you did it in 6th grade. You're probably like 40. I'm joking. But other than that, I wanted to give the experience for the girls. When you go to M.e.p.s, it does get physical. Yes, they do look at you and your persona, but it's not like, oh my god, they're looking. No. It was 4 girls with me when I went to M.e.p.s. They were all cool, thank the Lord. But when we went in the room, listen to your recruiter when they say whole butt draws. I don't know how anyone else says them. I call them whole butt draws. But like your granny panties, boy shorts, anything that's 100% covering you and it's not provocative or sexual, because we had male doctors, no female doctors were present that day, and no one needs to see that. It's just not professional. It's really not that professional. No, it's not professional. So that was that. Let's see. We all took our clothes down. Clothes off. We were in our panties and bra. What did we do? We were in our panties and bra. We went into when we came out of the dressing room, my roommate was the one who wore these provocative underwear, and she had to be sent to her liaison, which is the people you talk to about once you're finished all your job qualifications. They don't really do that anymore. Like, we don't get our job when we go to the recruiter. They're just like putting our paperwork in, and our recruiter gets our job now, not the liaison there. But she had to go to her liaison and get some underwear, and when she came back, that's when they started our physical. They weighed us, then we started the actual like moving our arms, stretching, doing these little quick exercises. They were all easy cheesy, like nothing's like, I need you to do bear crawls 20, it was just simple stuff. You should be able to do it. And they take their time with you. I don't understand how they are the hardest people, because they literally took their time with you. But and it's all about listening. After we did the physical part, one by one, we all had to strip down and wait to go see the doctor. He looked at you open the gown, because you do have a gown on. You open the gown and he'll look at you, and he'll, like, I have tattoos and I have piercings, but you can see the holes. So, like, they wrote that down, and they wrote all my tattoos, and they wrote my, like, I have a birthmark on my leg. They wrote that down. They examined me, like, physically standing up, and then I sat down or lay down, or I don't know what it is that I did. I lay down. I think I sat down. I can't remember because I sat down because he checked my breathing, my respiratory, my heart, my ears, my mouth. Pretty sure he looked at something else, but I don't know. You know, your usual checkup when you go to doctors. Then after that, I lay down. He examined my breast. After he examined my breast, he examined my stomach. After he examined my stomach, he sat down and looked at my private area, and all he did was boom, boom. Like, he literally boom, boom. And that was it. And I was almost done, but I had to read a piece of paper that talked about the grandpa sitting on the porch at the grocery store, went around the corner. You have to read it out loud. And you can't mess up, because if you mess up, you got to start over. But I think you're only supposed to get 3 chances. I ended up starting over because I stuttered over a word because it didn't make any sense. And I was laughing. And she was like, start over. And I was like, okay. So I started over, but it wasn't like horrible. After that, you're qualified and you are talking to your liaison. And all you have to do now is swear in and go home. But since my liaison took all day, I didn't leave home. Go home till like 6 o'clock. Well, I didn't leave that building till 6 o'clock because I was the last swearing of the day. And after that, it was good. I went home. And then the next day, I talked to my recruiter, because you have to talk to your recruiter. I don't know if it's 24 hours after or 48 hours or within 48 hours after. And we talked to my recruiter, and that's when I was acknowledged and told that I am now in the D.E.P program. Well, I was already told in the swearing, but now I am in the D.E.P, and that is it. Well, now that I'm in the D.E.P, I have a t-shirt. I'll probably take a picture of it and put it in this video. But you wear a t-shirt. It's every second Tuesday of the month. Since I work, I couldn't make it to most of the events. The events being like blood drives. They have like the Rangers football game. You know I'm not a sports person. Rangers baseball game, and it was like a whole bunch of, we had a flight show we could have went to, but since I was working and he tells us like the week before and I can't take off, and sometimes they would try to like work with my schedule, but it wasn't. I work here at Walmart. Well, I used to. Well, my last day is Wednesday, and they never work with you, but whatever. What else? Since I'm in the D.E.P, the D.E.P is delayed entry program. I should have said that in the beginning, but delayed entry program is just waiting for your leave date, or waiting for a date for them to find you a job. You're still in like the government. You're kind of like government's property, but you're sort of not, because at any moment in time you can say, hey, no, I don't want to do this. This is not me. But I went to M.e.p.s in May. I got my job in July. I leave November 8th. I'm excited and I'm scared at the very same time. Like I said, I'm 30 days out, but it's like all cool. Like, I'm chill. I work out. I run twice a day, but I slow down because my shins started hurting, and since I'm 30 days out, I really don't want to go to basic with shin splits. I do push-ups 3 sets 3 times a day because of Bully Juicy. I watched his video and he showed me things that I can do to physically get ready for basic training. I do the same thing sit-up wise, 3 sets 3 times a day. And you should watch him. I'll probably put him in the bio or in the link because he kind of gave me some good pointers, and he really was funny. I also watch other people. They encourage me to like make a video for other people because I do feel like this is my journey and I am going to start it, and I'm very excited, and I want to share it with people because it is something good. My parents have served, and I'm now serving, so I mean, I'm excited. So if you have any questions, if you want to know about talking to my recruiter, the ASVAB, M.e.p.s, I do plan on making a video when I come back from basic. I do plan on making a video of packing, because now that we are going in, there's a new like system going. They're making us backpacks personally, so maybe I can make a video about that. Like, even though I took my stuff, they gave us a book bag, or you know, whatever it is. But yeah, just let me know questions about below. I put all my information down, and